What's going on, everybody? David here. Today I want to talk about what I consider the best travel credit card for 2020. But first off, on this channel we talk about inspiring people to travel more using points. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you can get future updates on my videos. Okay, so we're at 2020 and I want to talk about travel credit cards. So if you only had one travel credit card to get, which card would that be? I usually travel about 3 to 4 times per year. It depends on how often you travel, but this is what works for me. The Chase Sapphire Reserve, I still think, is the best travel credit card that's out there. Okay, so before we look at this card, I want to talk about my new method. So we have the AEIOU method, and let's talk about what that means. So the A is the annual fee, the E is the earn, the I is the initial sign-up bonus, the O is the options to redeem, and the U is the unique benefits. And the reason that I've changed it this way is I want to kind of streamline it to make it a little simpler for most people to understand. So we're going to use the AEIOU method. So let's go ahead and look at the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Looking at the card, so the first thing we want to look at is the annual fee. So the annual fee on this card is $450. So that might seem like a lot to most people, but $450 can go a long way because you are getting some benefits, right? So you can bring that annual fee down to zero if you work it out right. So it might seem like a lot, but you just need to work it out and get the benefits. And if you can get those benefits, if you travel, you're going to be able to get those benefits. So let's look at some of the other stuff here. Okay, so the next thing we want to look at is the earn possibility. So the earn possibility with this card is pretty good. 3 points for every dollar spent on travel and 3 points for every dollar spent in dining. Now, it's not the highest when it comes to earn possibility with travel credit cards, but it is very good. And they have travel insurance with this. So if you're using this card, you're going to get some travel insurance that you're not necessarily going to get with some of the other top cards like the Citi Prestige or the American Express Platinum. So just something to think about. Now, looking at the sign-up bonus. So the initial sign-up bonus with this card is 50,000 bonus points. That's after spending $4,000 within the first 3 months, which is really good. I mean, we're looking at a sign-up bonus of 50,000. That's kind of the standard now. It's been 50,000 for a while with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. We have seen better sign-up bonuses in the past, not specifically with this card, but with some other top-tier cards, you see better sign-up bonuses. But I think 50,000 is fair. And if you're looking at the value of that, that's 2 round-trip tickets anywhere in the U.S. with the exception of Hawaii. So, and we're talking economy round-trip tickets. So it's not too bad. Now the 4,000 spend, that minimum spend, you need to make sure you can hit that. So if you don't think you can hit $4,000 within 3 months, then this card is not going to make sense because that 50,000 sign-up bonus you're not going to be able to get. So you want to make sure you can spend that. Maybe wait a couple of months before getting the card just to see what your spending habits are. And then go ahead and get the card. Now, looking at some of the options to redeem. So looking at options to redeem, first off, if you're using the travel portal, you're going to get 50% more. So that's good. And using the travel portal, the way you use that is just like Expedia. You go on a site, you type in your information where you want to travel to, and then it'll tell you how many points that you're going to need to redeem to book that. So it's very, very easy. You don't have to be as flexible when you're using the travel portal, so it might work out better for you. Now, the other option is transfer partners. So you have transfer partners with Chase. So the Ultimate Rewards program, you have these transfer partners. You can transfer your points over to places like the United or the Hyatt. So those are good value, and you're able to transfer points and book directly with their programs, which is really, really good. Now, the other options that you have cash back, or you can get gift cards. I don't recommend that. I am mainly a traveler, so I'm using these points for travel, and so that's how I redeem points. But you do have different options, and that really helps out when you compare this card to some of the other cards that are out there. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, unique benefits. So what does this card have? What benefits does this card have that other cards don't have, or makes it stand out from some of these other top tier premium cards? So you get a $300 travel credit, and this travel credit, it's pretty flexible. You can use it for taxis, Ubers, for a variety of different things, airfare, hotel stays. So Chase makes it really easy for you to use a travel credit, which I think is a real big plus, because we do have like American Express where they kind of break up your credits, so you can't use them all at once. But with Chase, you're able to use them all at once, and I really like that about the program. The other thing I want to talk about, global entry. So you get global entry TSA pre-check. You get that $100 credit every 4 years. That is a big benefit because I can use that every 4 years, and it really works out for me. I get global entry. I would recommend getting global entry, not TSA pre-check, because if you get global entry, you're going to get both. You'll get global entry and TSA pre-check. Because TSA pre-check's $85. Global entry is $100. If you get global entry, you're going to get TSA pre-check with that. So there's no reason to just go with TSA PreCheck, because if you get TSA PreCheck, you're only going to have TSA PreCheck. You're not going to get global entry, and global entry is the best thing that you can have when you travel outside the country, because on your way back in, you don't have to go through the regular custom line. You go through a separate line. You go through a kiosk. You just put your information in the kiosk. It spits out your receipt. You walk it over to the customs agent, and then you're done. So it's a lot faster. So it's really worth it. Some of the other things they have are lounge access. You get lounge access, priority pass lounge access. So priority pass, it's not the best, but allows you to get out of the regular terminal. And they do have restaurant credit too. So the restaurant credit, you can use that. And I use it all the time. Anytime they have participating restaurants at the airport, I will use a priority pass credit. It's a $28 credit, and it's plus one. So if you have someone with you, you guys can both get that $28 credit. So it's really, really good value, and that's how you bring that annual fee down. By doing things like that. So another thing I want to talk about is travel insurance. You get travel insurance with this card. So trip delay, lost luggage, stuff like that, even purchase protection and extended warranty. You get all these different little perks and benefits, and I've used some of them, like the purchase protection. I use that. You have 120 days from the time that you purchase something. If it's lost or stolen, damaged, anything like that, you can file a claim and get it repaired or get your money back. So it's a real good benefit. So just something to think about. You should always use your credit card anyway when you're making large purchases. So have money in the bank, but use your credit card because you get benefits that you wouldn't normally get if you're using cash or using your debit card. So just something to think about. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think the Chase Sapphire Reserve is a great card for travel? Please post it down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.